Oh, let's get into gaming and tech. This is one of our largest sections for the episode. The largest section is going to be the rumor section, but you know, that is what it is. Either way, we have one follow-up, and that is on the Nintendo Switch. We've been keeping tabs on rumors and potential announcements for the Nintendo Switch Pro, and now we kind of got something from that a little bit, maybe, kind of. So this is not the Nintendo Switch Pro. That's not what they're calling this. This is new hardware for the Nintendo Switch, but it is very minor upgrades and some fairly basic upgrades from the stock version that they were selling. This one is called the Nintendo Switch OLED, OLED, meaning it's got an OLED screen, which means it's a little bit brighter, some darker blacks, so on and so forth. It is a 7-inch screen, much like we were talking about was potentially the stats for the Pro, quote-unquote, system that they were potentially working on. All of that is still rumor at this point, but we do know the OLED is coming. No official release date that I could see as far as when this was going to be coming out. But there are a couple of other minor upgrades. There is a hardwired Ethernet option now, so you don't have to always be on wireless, which makes competitive gaming a little bit more of an option. Like I said, the screen is a little bit bigger, a little bit better. There's also some built-in speakers, so you don't have to have headphones when you're playing undocked. So all of them kind of quality of life upgrades, we'll call them. Nothing major just yet. That's not to say it's not coming, because we know how Nintendo works, but that is to say that it is not here yet. Either way, definitely an interesting update there. Next, we're moving into some one new trailer. It's kind of an announcement because I don't remember hearing anything about this prior, but it is technically a trailer. So we have one new gaming trailer out there, and it's for Robocop. New Robocop game called Robocop Rogue City. The release date is going to be sometime 2023. They don't have a specific time on it, but we do have at least a large window. As that window narrows, we'll probably keep that in the updates. You can follow the link down in the description for the actual game trailer. And the really interesting thing about this game is that it's going to be based on the first 3 theatrical releases. So it's going to ignore everything that's come since. No word yet as to exactly how they're going to be tackling this, and you know, if Peter Weller is going to come back in any capacity, very possibly for a cameo, I would imagine. That's totally conjecture, though. I cannot say that that's actually going to happen. Either way, pretty interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to this game after this trailer, so there is that. And then we do have a couple of announcements in regular gaming and tech news. No real tech to speak of this time, but you know, that's what the second half of the week is for, is if I missed something, we'll play catch up. So first up is Lord of the Rings Gollum. I believe we've actually talked about this before, so this is technically an update, but this is more than just a minor update. This is kind of a borderline major, we'll say that. This, before we got the announcement that it was going to be out sometime in 2022, that was kind of it. This is narrowing it down to a season, so we're looking at fall of 2022. There is also a trailer, if you follow the link in the description. It's actually a Twitter trailer, so you kind of have to follow the link and then go to the Twitter thing that's linked in the link. Either way, very interesting. Looking forward to this because it's a very unique take on the property. But we're moving on to our last piece of gaming news, and that is Star Wars: The Old Republic. This is a decade-old game. It is an MMO, if you are not familiar. Star Wars MMO, yes please and thank you. Kind of. I mean, there's a way to do that great, but apparently the people who agree with me are few and far between on that way, because they've made an attempt previously to do a Star Wars MMO game the way I feel like a Star Wars MMO game should go, where it was very difficult to become a Jedi. And the fans hated it, and everybody complained, why is it so hard to be a Jedi? Anyway, I'm birdwalking. This one, the update here is that after a decade of being in existence, EA is teasing that there is some DLC coming down the road. In that DLC, we have a new story arc called Legacy of the Sith, and then there's some new gameplay upgrade. You have some information on the upgrade tree. As you split and go to different abilities and different things, things that now there's ways to splice those abilities together, apparently. It seemed a little vague, so as more details come out, we'll put this up in the follow-up section, but that is all we have for now. Also, this is planned for a holiday release this year. So exactly when? Probably November, I would guess, but who knows? They're keeping it vague on purpose, I'm sure. That is what we have for the gaming and tech section, though, nerds.